Hey guys, we're getting ready to watch a video about how to grow your business over lunch. Seems like a simple process, and guess what? It is. So let's get started. Hi guys, it's Christy Shawn. Hey, I'm always talking to you about business. That's my love. But I have a confession to make. I have a network marketing business. Whoa, before you hit pause, I want you to just hear me out for a little bit. It isn't all about the negative things that you hear about network marketing. I know, because I had that exact same feeling when someone approached me. I don't do the things that you typically hear of with network marketing businesses. I do a lot through a lunch appointment, and I call that my one-on-one lunch appointment. And I have a disclaimer here because it's going to sound like I have this preconceived notion of how I'm going to draw you in, but it's actually not that. I do what is natural to me, and it's taken some time for me to just kind of document what I do that has made me successful on the one-on-one lunch appointment. So today I want to talk to you about the 6-step process that I use when I take someone to lunch and how I bring them into my business. Now, why is that important to you? Well, you either have a network marketing business that you want to grow, but you might be stuck right now. Well, I want to help you get through that, or you're just in a sales job and you want to be more effective in getting the information to your prospective client. So number one, who am I inviting? I'm inviting people that have the characteristics that I know will make them successful in a network marketing business. If I don't believe they will be successful, why would I put myself through that, and why would I put them through that? So I want them to be driven. I want them to be positive, and I want them to have that passion to help people. Because if they're in it for themselves and no need to help others, they're probably not going to be successful. Number two, how do you get on other people's radar? Well, you get involved in the community. And by the community, you may be on a church board, you may be on the chamber board, you may belong to some mission-specific board, like for cancer or Alzheimer's. But the main thing is you've just got to get out there and meet new people. When you give of yourself, you're going to meet new people. So, how does the conversation typically start when I meet new people at these events? Well, they always ask me what I do. And if they don't ask me what I do, I ask them what they do. And if they ask me, I'm telling them I'm CEO of a hospital as a full-time job, and as my part-time job, I'm a health and wellness coach. And I love what I do. And then that gets them engaged in what they do and what they like or they don't like about their current situations. Number three is, what are my triggers to invite them to hear about my business? The first thing is they have a lot going on in their life. They're so busy, or they have problems with their busyness in life. They don't have enough hours in the day, or maybe they've got health issues. Those three things, I know that I have a solution for them. Okay, number four is, how do you actually invite? Sometimes it's a little awkward if you've just met someone and you've just heard some trigger points, so you don't know exactly how deep they're comfortable going into that specific issue. So I always say, hey, I've just really enjoyed talking to you. Do you ever have time to get out and meet someone for lunch? Love to get to know you. Could we set up some time to talk? Now we're going to get into number 5, which is actually the lunch process. I'm going to break that down into 5 components. Just for simplicity's sake, we're going to call it A, B, C, D, and E. So we're at lunch. We're saying hello. We're genuinely glad to see them. So the first 10 or 15 minutes of the lunch, we're just, how you doing? What's going on in your life? Be listening for things like, my work is crazy, I don't have any time, or I just don't have any money. So make sure that for the first 10 or 15 minutes that we're just genuinely interested in what's going on in their life. And for sure you will hear what's going on. So that's A. Now we're going to move to B. And B is, what would your perfect day look like? Remember, for the last 10 or 15 minutes, we've talked to them about their frustrations. More likely, people are more likely to tell you what's going on bad in their life than what's going on well. So you want to find out, what would their perfect day look like? And then if they have a little bit of trouble doing that, just say, what do you want in 5 years? Where do you see your life? I have my goals. What are your goals like? And they may want to hear about my goals. Maybe that will help them come up with what they want. So go through that process. Don't rush it. Remember, you're not here to sell them. You are here to actively engage with them and see what you can do to help them. I'm going to move on to C. And after they've told you what their goals are, you ask them, what have you done to get there? Sometimes people are squirming because they've done nothing. So you want to ask them questions to help them identify that either they don't know how to get there or they do know how to get there and they're just afraid. But that's something that we can help them with by inviting them to look at the products or the business. Okay, now we're going to look at D, and we're going to tell them about our journey. We've already discovered if they're happy in what they're doing. We've already discovered if they have a path to get to where they want to be. So now we're going to talk to them about our journey. When we were unhappy or unfulfilled, what did we do? And then you're going to talk about what you did to fulfill that journey. And it's more than likely going to be a part of your business. So you're looking for health, you're looking for finances. What in that about your journey could they relate to? So E is the call to action. What can you do? You've spent almost an hour with these people. What can you do to help them? Think about your journey. Think about what you did to get to that happy place and how can you help them? So now it's just simply, if you need some help on defining where you want to go and how you're going to get there, I am happy to help. And just enjoy your lunch. Okay, now we've had our lunch, and it was a good lunch. No matter if they decide to join your business or not, it was a good lunch. You started that relationship building process. The temptation is to ask them immediately if they want to buy the product. Don't do it unless it just naturally comes up. Now, number 6, it's behind us. So follow up. The devil is in the detail. We have to follow up with these people. How do we follow up? A couple of days later, I will just give them a call and say, I was just thinking about you and thinking about our conversation. And if there were things that matched up with what you can help them with, then you simply say, hey, I enjoyed our lunch the other day. I really think there are some things that I've been doing in my life that might be helpful to you. So would you sit down with me and let's dive a little bit deeper into this? The answer is more than likely going to be yes, you have a solution for them. Okay, guys, we have just talked through this entire process. I know it may seem a little contrived that I've actually identified what I do at a lunch, but I didn't know those points until I started trying to teach other people how to have a lunch appointment. It all came natural to me. So yes, I've identified them, and you can do these too. You have in yourself the ability to help people get from their unfulfilled life to their fulfilled life. Quit underestimating yourself. You've got it inside you. Just know that toolbox that you have that can help people get from point A to point B. Now, no matter what your business is, you have the opportunity to help people. You want to help them and you want them to sustain that. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.